Good morning, everyone. I hope you all can hear me and see me clearly. Please write yes in the chat if you can hear me and see me clearly. Nikun sir, I've sent you a request to join in the stage. Please accept that.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible. Thanks, Chef, for the confirmation. Good morning, everyone. My name is Anuj Sharma. I am the community manager at Motilal Oswal. You see me and my team hosting these sessions every day. And a quick update before we start the session that every morning we'll have one session and we'll have two afternoon session every week, that is Tuesday and Thursday. For today's morning session, we have Nikunj Patwasa with us, who will be starting with quick market outlook. Then we'll move towards stocks and sectors on our radar, any intraday CDA trade if we have, any important events. Covering all this, then we'll move towards the stock queries. आप अपनी stock queries chat में drop कर सकते हैं one by one. We'll be taking it up. And it's first come first serve basis. जिससे पहले query पूछी, we'll try to answer the query first. अगर आप बार बार same query पूछेंगे तो ऐसा नहीं है कि we'll take it up first. So it's first come first serve. Nikun sir, we can see your screen. You can turn on your camera and then we are good to go.
Yeah. Perfect. My screen is visible, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So good morning, Anuj. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the expiry day, weekly expiry day of Nifty, the morning session of that. And start करते हैं Nifty से ही जिसकी expiry है. As we have seen from last almost 2 weeks, the index is consolidating in a very narrow band of 400 points, and it is continue to doing that. And yesterday also we had a very lackluster trading session wherein we made an inside bar, जो bearish candle था of the 3rd June का, and we've traded within that in the whole day. आज लेकिन inside bar का जो कल का high था, we have crossed that and we are trading above the yesterday's high, but still we are trading within the 3rd June candle, which is the high of that candle is 24,845 and the low is 24,500. So this range would be very critical for the day as well. Intraday जो आज expiry है उसके लिए भी. तो as per the OI concentration, the maximum put OI is at 24,600 and the call OI is at 24,800. So as per the derivative OI positioning of the writers, the range as of now is 24,600 to 24,800. So any unwinding in either side will can give off थोड़ा सा call unwinding होगा तो we could see some upside spurt, and अगर put unwinding हो on the lower side at 24,600 we could see some downtick. But as of now the writers are comfortable with this range because 24,850 ऊपर में एक hurdle है purely and purely आज के expiry per se I'm talking about for Nifty. So 24,850 is the immediate hurdle and थोड़ा सा resistance point है. नीचे में 24,600 is the support and 500 is the support. So the 250 points का range रहेगा आज. Although the range is higher, but the immediate range could be 24,650 to 24,800, 850. So this is the range that we are working with as of now. As I said, I repeat, the 3rd June candle ka high low would be very crucial. If we close, give a comfortable, strong close about 24,850, then we can again head to the upper band of the broader trading range of 24,444 and 25,100. This is the broader trading range, and the smaller trading range within that range is 24,600 and 24,850, 800. So if we close above 24,850, then we can see another 250 points move towards 24,100, 150, and any strong close, meaningful close about 24,150 can give the next leg of rally to the index. But as of now, थोड़ा सा range bound है. We are oscillating within this 400 points from last 2-3 weeks, and we are failing to, the best part is that we are नीचे से support based buying आ रही है, लेकिन ऊपर में the follow up and momentum is missing at higher zone. So which is why we are trying oscillating within this range, but we need to see how things pan out for the day. And more than the index, even for that matter rate sensitive index, that is Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty again, as we can clearly see, it is oscillating in a very tight range of 700 points from last 4 5 6 trading sessions, wherein नीचे में 55,300 350 is acting as the demand zone, while ऊपर में it made a new lifetime high on via the gap up on 3rd June, and वहां से थोड़ा सा profit taking आया, that was 56,161, that was the lifetime high which Bank Nifty hit, and ऊपर से वापस थोड़ा सा profit taking आया, and we again headed towards 55,500 400 के आसपास. So from last 5 trading sessions, Bank Nifty is holding and respecting 55,350 400 zone. So it will be very crucial for bulls to hold that zone. अगर उसके नीचे closing आती है, then we could see some momentum fizzling out, and we could head towards 55,750, 54,750, and 54,500. But till we hold 55,350 400, we can keep bullish bias in Bank Nifty, which is relatively better placed, which has hit a fresh lifetime high, while Nifty is still away from its lifetime highs. So relatively, Bank Nifty is outperforming, but it is not gaining momentum at higher zones. So whenever it is trying to cross the swing high, as we can see on the 26 May, it made tried to go above the swing high, and again it failed to do that. And एक ऊपर से shadow बन रहा है on the candlestick. So ऊपर से थोड़ा सा supply आ रहा है, but नीचे में the support based buying is intact, which is why एक 500-600 point की range में the index is trading. But जब तक 55,350 is holding on the lower side, we could see this range bound move between 55,350 and 56,000. A clear and strong breakout and a strong closing above 56,000, 56,100 can I would say make a fresh leg of move on the up higher side, which can take the index over 57,000, 57,500. But as of now, ये थोड़ा सा broader हो जाएगा. As of now, what we can say is 55,350 is the immediate support. Closing below 55,350, we can see a move towards 55,000, 54,750. While upside थोड़ा सा capped है, but a strong closing above 56,000 can give a meaningful upside in Bank Nifty. And we can see, and even the RBI bi-monthly policy is due tomorrow, that is 6th. So on what they do on the policy stance, अगर repo rate cut आता है, कितना आता है, is it 25 basis point, is it 50 basis point? So accordingly, the market would react to that. And before the event, the market is going थोड़ा सा sideways, थोड़ा सा low expectation के साथ जा रहा है. So that is a thing that we can see in Bank Nifty. So tomorrow the RBI would announce the policy stance, and the commentary would be very important, and their inflation targets, what they are setting and what they are comfortable with. So all this commentary will be important going into tomorrow's bi-monthly RBI policy. So policy है कल, तो थोड़ा सा position sizing भी light. अगर कोई heavily long position है तो hedge it with a put option, just to hedge your position, not saying to buy naked puts. But अगर position heavy है on the long side, be mindful and try to hedge your position accordingly so that you don't incur huge losses on either side. So I think Nifty and Bank Nifty की बातें, again I'll quickly repeat. Nifty currently at 24,730 odd, नीचे में 24,600 पे put OI concentration high है, तो इसलिए 24,600 एक support है. ऊपर में 24,800 850 पे call writing heavy है, तो वहाँ पे एक resistance point है. So we may oscillate between this point, but नीचे में 650 700 650 is the support. 600 650 अगर नीचे से buying आती है, then we could see थोड़ा सा buy on dip stance in Nifty, but setup as of now range bound है. तो and Bank Nifty में 55,350 is the very strong demand zone. Any close below that, we could see a थोड़ा सा corrective move towards 55,000, 54,750. ऊपर में 56,000 is the immediate hurdle point on Nifty, Bank Nifty. So I think from the last couple of last 5-6 days, although the index, the benchmark index are trading in a narrow band, the small cap and mid cap index is seeing some very good momentum. So as we have seen on the Monday session, we had the defense, PSU defense showed rally. On Tuesday session, we had fertilizer stocks, which showed very good momentum. Yesterday, the railway stocks did show good momentum. So the broader market and stock wise, the momentum is very good. So within that, our all-time favorite is stock Zomato, which now we call Eternal, is looking very good on the chart. It has given a range breakout after almost 3-4 months का consolidation का range breakout है. So one can look into Eternal, which previously was known as Zomato. So now Eternal, we can buy at CMP, we can buy a dip towards 250, between 250 to 253. This is a positional call. I think we could see a move towards 270, 275 on the higher side. So in 2-3 weeks के पर से ले सकते हैं Eternal. We can buy it between 250 to 253, keeping a support of 240, and we can look for target towards 265 and 270 on the higher side. This is a 2-3 weeks call, so be mindful of that. But it has given a very strong breakout on the daily scale. Even the weekly scale, it has given a very good breakout of almost 4 to 6 months of consolidation. So the position, even the candlestick that it has made today is very strong, and we, can give a swift move towards 265 to 70 on the higher side. So Eternal is our first positional idea where we have to buy between 250 से 253 के बीच में, keeping a support of 240, look for 265 to 70 on the higher side. So Eternal is our first what do you say, CDI or conviction delivery idea call. We can focus on that. Even for that matter, if, I think SRF is one more stock which is looking very good. So momentum in the broader market is very good. So SRF again, it has given a range breakout after consolidation, and all these chemical names are doing good. So SRF has hit fresh lifetime high today. Almost hit a fresh lifetime high. So जो यहाँ पे momentum है, जहाँ पे the stocks are relatively outperforming, I think where the money is chasing the stock, we have to be in that sector or stocks. So SRF is one more stock we can focus as a intraday or even for 2-3 days setup wise. Keeping a stop of 3030, we can look at a target towards 3150 and 3190 on the higher side. So Eternal and SRF, we can do intraday and positional calls in both SRF and Eternal. Both are looking very strong on the charts, and they have given a good range breakout. SRF has a fresh lifetime high. So when the benchmark index is away almost 4-5% away from its lifetime high, the stocks which are making fresh lifetime highs are relatively outperforming. So the money is chasing those stocks. You have to be where the focus is. So SRF and Eternal are two positional ideas. We can do SRF as a intraday trade as well. So I think ये थी stocks की बातें. Even for that matter, there are a few stocks like tire stocks, I think, which are looking good. Even for that matter, CEAT is one stock we can focus for purely intraday trade. So I think अगर किसी को purely intraday trade करना है, तो I think CEAT is one stock we can focus on. So can buy at CMP, that is 308436. Just so the CMP is 3685, keeping a support of 3610. We can look for a target towards 3740 and 3760 on the higher side. So CEAT as a purely intraday trade, अगर किसी को tire stocks which are in flavor today, so किसी को play करना है, तो that could be a call where we have to buy at CMP, that is 3686, keeping a support of 3010. Look for target towards 3150 and 3180 on the higher side. So even डिफेंस में कुछ स्टॉक्स है, आई कीप रिपीटिंग, आई थिंक स्टॉक स्पेसिफिक एक्शन ज्यादा अच्छा है rather than the index is stuck in a range. And for that matter, जो shipping stocks है, within that shipping stock, that is one stock which is relatively outperforming and making higher highs from last 4 days. I think even this call we can do and purely intraday. So GRSE is one more stock we can do an intraday trade. Keep buy at CMP, that is 3490. This could be a quick trade, keeping a support of 3450. Look for target towards 3540 and 3560 on the higher side. This is a purely intraday trade wherein the momentum is there, and we can catch quick 1%, 1.5% with a risk reward of 1:1. We can do a good trade in these stocks, that is CEAT and GRSE. While SRF and Eternal, previously known as Zomato, are positional trades where can take time, but they'll definitely do good, and they are looking strong on the charts as well. So GRSE we can quickly get 1%, 1.5%. We can exit that trade, but keep a small stop and look for a quick move in GRSE and uh, CAT. So I think the stock is making left what do you say, good momentum and making high rise from last three trading sessions. So the momentum is surely there in the stock. So I think we have talked a lot about the index, three, four stocks we have shared, two CDI ideas we have shared, intraday trades we have shared. So I think in the meantime, अगर कोई और stock समझ में आएगा, even VMM, that is Vishal Mega Mart. So there's a lot of momentum in the mid cap and small cap. So even Vishal Mega Mart is looking good for purely intraday traders. We could keep a stop of 124 and look for target towards 131 on the highest time. So the quick 2-3 rupee trade in Vishal Mega Mart is also visible. So try to churn all these positions because the broader market is outperforming and giving a good trade for everyone who can capitalize on the swings on the intraday trades. So be mindful of that. Keep your stops intact, and we have IPI policy tomorrow. So be mindful of that as well. So I think yeah, in the meantime we can take few queries अगर किसी की रहेगी तो. So in the meantime अगर कोई और stock ideas, position ideas if you like, and you can definitely share the same.
So your view on graphite?
I think graphite is looking very good. Yesterday it did made a strong breakout, but ऊपर से थोड़ा सा corrective move आया, but be on the long side in graphite. I think 550 के support से hold कीजिए. In next 2-3 days, we could see a move towards 590 on the higher side. So keep a support of 550 and hold. Look for target towards 590 in next 2-3 days.
So SBI?
So SBI, I think थोड़ा सा lackluster है. All the smaller PSU banks, be it IDBI Bank, Indian Bank, UCO, Union Bank, Bank of Maharashtra, these stocks are much more in flavor than SBI. SBI is in a very narrow band. It's नीचे में 800 and 795 is the support. ऊपर में it is facing resistance, multiple resistance towards 820 and 825. So 795 से 820 का range and is oscillating within that range from last 2-3 weeks. So rather than being in SBI, I think IDBI Bank or Union Bank, if you want to be in PSU, those stocks are looking good and have strong momentum. In Indian Bank is looking strong. It has hit fresh lifetime high. So I think be with the stocks where the momentum is there rather than what do you say, getting stuck in a stock which is in a range. So you lose out on both the opportunity as well as you're not making money in the ones you have bought. So yeah, I think SBI 795 का support है, ऊपर में 820, 825 is the hurdle point.
Sir, IREDA?
IREDA again एक very narrow consolidation है, but ऊपर में अगर 180 के ऊपर close आता है, then we could see a strong move towards 188, 190. But as of now एक narrow band में है, नीचे में 168 support है, 180 is the resistance point. 180 निकल जाएगा, then we could see a spurt towards 188, 190 on the higher side.
Sir, HDFC?
Okay. I think HD out of all the private major banks, I think HDFC is one stock which is holding the bank nifty afloat. I think ICICI Bank, Axis Bank, Kotak Bank थोड़े से lackluster है, but HDFC Bank is trying to give a range breakout. So above 1960, अगर 1960, 1962 के ऊपर close आ जाती है, then we could see a slow move towards 1980 and 2000 on the higher side. This is purely trading per se. थोड़ा सा low beta stock है HDFC, as you know, because it has a lot of weightage in both Bank Nifty and Nifty. So 1% move in HDFC could move the index, both HDFC, both Bank Nifty and Nifty in a huge way. So as of now, 1960 के ऊपर we could see a fresh leg of upmove towards 1980, 2000. But नीचे में 1940 and 1920 are the support. So 1962 के ऊपर closing आएगी, then we could see 1980 on the higher side.
Sir, IRCON?
Okay. So yesterday, AEPSUs were the flavor and the stock gained almost 12% या 13%. And आज ऊपर से थोड़ा सा profit taking है, but nevertheless, I think नीचे में 212 and 210 are the support zone and demand zone. तो अगर वहाँ पे आता है, then we could see a good buy re-entry point in IRCON, keeping a support of 200, and then we could see the next leg towards 230 and 235 on the higher side. अगर थोड़ा सा और corrective move आता है towards 212, 210, then we could see a good risk reward entry in IRCON. This is purely swing trading I'm talking about. तो 212, 210 के आसपास आता है, we could buy IRCON. 2 या 200 का स्टॉप से 222 to 230 के टारगेट्स के लिए we could do a swing trade, but wait for a better entry point on the lower side.
Sir, Ola Electric.
Ola, I think I would say रेंज में है, नीचे में 48, 47 is the support, ऊपर में 51, 52, 54 is the hurdle. तो I think ऊपर में जब तक 55 के ऊपर क्लोजिंग नहीं आती, I think ये range bound move of 4 points would continue. A strong move will come only above 55.5. So till then, I don't think there is any sense in holding on to Ola. अगर breakout आता है technically above 55, then we can enter into the trade for a target towards 60 on the higher side. But as of now, it's a range of 46 to 50.
Sir, RCF buying at 156.
Okay. So RCF, all the fertilizer stocks, as I said on Tuesday, did saw a very good move. कल थोड़ा सा sideways था, and again आज resumption of the up move. So it's a classical 2-bar trade, but नीचे में 158 is your stop loss. Keep a trailing stop loss of 158 and hold and look for target towards 167, 170 on the higher side.
Sir, NTPC Green.
So NTPC Green last 3-4 दिन से it is making lower highs, and today from the doji candle it made a gap up, and ऊपर से again it is seeing some pressure. So as of now 106 and 115 is the range for NTPC Green. नीचे में I think जब तक 105, 106 नहीं break करता है, I think be on the long side. Slowly and gradually we can see 115 on the higher side. Keep a support of 105 and hold. And next 3-4 trading session, we could see a move towards 112, 114 on the higher side.
Sir, Sai Life bought at 549.
$549.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think your entry is good. I think it could be your IPO price, if I'm not wrong. So I think continue to hold एक range में है, although जब तक you can keep a trailing stop loss of 700 and hold. I think जब तक 700 के ऊपर है, we could see a move towards 780, and 780 के ऊपर अगर निकल जाता है, then we could see a move towards 850 and 900 also. So till you are in the money, try to maximize your profits. So keep a trading stop of 700 and hold.
The Bharat Forge.
Bharat Forge is looking decent. I think एक range है, but अगर 1285 के ऊपर निकल जाता है, I think the stock can see a very good up move. As of now, it is trading in a narrow band of 1280 से लेके 1240. So 1285 के ऊपर we could see a very good momentum in Bharat Forge. So अगर आपका long है, keep a stop of 1230 and hold, and if you can add your position or do pyramiding above 1285, and we can move see a move towards 1320, 1350 on the higher side.
So Paris defense.
पारस डिफेंस थोड़ा सा एक रेंज में फंस गया है. Yeah, so after a strong up move and ऊपर से थोड़ा सा corrective move and from last 1.5 week it is trading in a very narrow band. तो नीचे में जब तक 1550 एक support zone है, 1560-50 के आसपास support zone है, ऊपर में 1670 is the hurdle point. तो ये रेंज ब्रेकआउट होगा, देन वी कुड सी अ मूव. सो आई थिंक 1670-75 के ऊपर निकलेगा, देन वी कुड सी अ डैश टुवर्ड्स 1820, 1850. एंड नीचे में जब तक 1550 होल्ड कर रहा है तब तक आई थिंक आपका लॉन्ग है, तो कीप अ स्टॉप ऑफ 1550 एंड होल्ड, एंड अबव 1670 वी कुड सी अ फ्रेश लेग ऑफ मूव इन पारस डिफेंस. So even one more stock I'll quickly share. I think the broader market is on fire. Even NBCC is one more stock. After 3 days of consolidation, is looking very good. तो अगर किसी को purely intraday trade भी करना है तो NBCC we can buy at CMP as 128, keep a support of 126 and look for target towards 130 and 132 on the higher side. So the broader market में काफी action है, तो try to maximize on stocks rather than index. Index is stuck in a very narrow band. So momentum is there in mid cap and small cap. So all these stocks that we have mentioned, even CA that matter, we did discuss, is making new days high, and if I'm not wrong, yeah. So I think continue to be long in CA also. Quick momentum रहेगा in all the stocks that we have discussed. So try to maximize on the stocks that we have discussed with a trading stock in mind. So NBCC is one more stock that we can focus. 2 rupees stop, there is 126k stop say. We can buy at CMP. Look for target towards 130 and 132 on the higher side. Yes, Anuj.
So Bsoft.
Okay. Bsoft थोड़ा सा नेगेटिव ट्रेंड में है, बट एक बेस फॉर्मेशन हो गया अराउंड 350 के आसपास, एंड स्लोली एंड ग्रेजुअली इट इज मेकिंग हायर हाइज एंड हायर लोज ऑन द स्विंग फ्रंट. तो टिल द टाइम इट इज होल्डिंग द स्विंग लो ऑफ 390, it is very 390 and 380 is the support and demand zone. तो जब तक 380 I give a deeper number, 380 जब तक ब्रेक नहीं करता है, I think the range towards could be a 380 and 420 का एक रेंज. तो एज अभी फिलहाल इट इज एट अ इन बिटवीन द रेंज. तो अगर 390 के आसपास आता है, we could buy at 390, keep a stock of 380 and then look for target towards 400. तो एक थोड़ा सा हायर बैंड पे है और विद इन दैट रेंज और इन बिटवीन है. तो अगर नीचे के लेवल से आएगा, देन वी कुड डू अ मीन रिवर्टिंग ट्रेड इन Bsoft. अगर 390 के आसपास आता है, we could buy at 390, keep a support of 380 and look for 400.
And so this will be the last query for today.
Okay.
Tata Technologies.
Sorry, Tata Technology.
Yeah.
So Tata Technology yesterday had a block deal, which is why थोड़ा सा volume spike है, but I think एक bullish momentum के बाद after a run up from 650 to 770, it is consolidating and taking a breather. तो जब तक नीचे में जब तक 730 ब्रेक नहीं करता है, be on the long side, the breakout above 790 can take the stock towards 820 and 850. So I think keep a support of 730 and hold, and above 790 we could see fresh leg of movement in Tata Technologies.
So guys, that will be all for today's morning session. Thank you everyone for joining in. We have already shared the trades. The trades are pinned. अगर आपकी queries answer नहीं हुए, please feel free to drop them on Stockholm. We'll be happy to answer them. And see you again at 2:30 p.m. with our expert, Mr. Madhur Mandada. Thank you everyone. Thank you, Nikon sir.
Thank you. Have a good day.